Now, slow down to double tap, and then we got it. Okay, so that's that. And we have to make sure the audio is good. Oh, you're a little close. Hi, hi everybody. Colleen Patrick-Goudreau from joyfulvegan.com. And we're doing a Periscope, so if you see this off of Periscope, you know why it's vertical, because I would never, ever shoot a vertical video, ever. Okay. If I didn't have to. So we're here in Provence, and it's our last night in Provence, and I've been here with our dear friends Bridie and Seb and my husband David. And it's our last night, and we've been buying lots of food from the markets here in Provence. We're in Saint-Remy, and we've got all this food that we have to eat before we leave tomorrow. And we're going to be in Paris just for the day, and then we fly out. We fly out on Saturday to go back home, and we've been in Europe for almost 2 weeks now. And be careful of the audio, actually, when you hold it. Yeah, because that's the microphone, right? Thank you for your hearts. So anyway, so what we've got here in this adorable little kitchen is we bought some lentils from the market the first day, and we've got these lentils we have to use. So they're just in a little pouch, and I'm just going to drop these into boiling water, and they're pretty much, I think they're pretty much partially cooked, and so we're just going to boil those in our pot. They're pretty self-explanatory, and then we've got tons of mustards and olives, so I'm going to make a mustard vinaigrette. So I've got a mustard vinaigrette with some mustard and we ran out of garlic, and some balsamic vinegar, and some olive oil. And the other thing we bought when we first got here were some potatoes, and they're already cooked, pretty much. And so we've got these already sliced up. Can you see these over here, Bridie? Yeah. And we're just gonna basically, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can make a potato salad, you can roast them, you can put some pesto on them, and I'm going to roast these because I can. And so I can't see if nobody's got anything to say. Fine.
Not yet, not yet.
So some olive oil. And some salt. I need a towel.
There's one there.
Revealing our peaches. we had a flat of peaches. We've eaten almost all. We still have a lot left. So we've been making peach smoothies in the morning, and we're going to grill some peaches tonight. So for dessert, we're going to have grilled peaches with a balsamic vinegar drizzle. And we're in an Airbnb, so we're in a kitchen. Obviously, we're in someone's house, and so there's already lots of accoutrement. And I didn't say that just because we're in France. I would say accoutrement otherwise. And so we've got like spices and vinegars and oils and pots and pans.
So it's so well equipped. It's super well equipped.
It really is. I'll definitely put a link up to the Airbnb that we're staying in Saint-Remy, and would recommend it in a heartbeat.
It's great.
Except for when I tripped. So just throw some salt and the potatoes and some pepper, which I just saw. And if we had garlic, I'd be putting garlic in, but we kind of used it all. We used it all. And that's it. And then I'm just going to put this in the oven. Oh, I can see people saying things, but I can't see them. There they are. Oh, David, what are you playing in the background?
Isn't it Serge?
Serge Gainsbourg.
Serge Gainsbourg. What's the title? Because it was quite risque in its time, I think, that title.
Je t'aime moi non plus.
Je t'aime non plus.
Moi
non plus.
You should scope more often. That's very
Aw.
sweet. Thank you. This person said that I should do this more often because they really enjoy it. Thank you so much. So I'm making a number of things. So we've already started. I've already got some lentils in the pot. I'm roasting some potatoes because we had some potatoes. We're trying to cook all the food and make all the food that we bought. We've been eating all of the food, but we're leaving really early tomorrow morning. So I just wanted to make sure we're not going to waste any of the food because it would drive me crazy if we left any food. So we're just going to put the potatoes in the oven. I wouldn't normally put it in a saute pan, but we don't have, that's the one thing we don't have is like a flat cookie sheet. So what else do we have? Thank you for all your hearts. This is so sweet. I love all the hearts. So you can just tap on the screen and people give you hearts. Hearts back. But I can't send them back to you. So what else? So that's those two things. What we also did is, of course, we've been eating a lot of bread because we're in France. And so, oh my God, every day, bread. So we cut up one of the baguettes, and one of the things we've had a ton of, sorry, I shouldn't have put food in my mouth, is olives. So here's a tapenade. There's not a lot left. And we're just going to put some of the tapenade on some of the bread. That lentil, those are really boiling away, aren't they? I might take the lid off. I need. Okay. So just calm down. Anyway, so we're going to put the tapenade on some of the pieces. You can also just grill the bread a little bit. And we're also going to put, again, we don't have the garlic, but the tapenade is really garlicky, which is delicious. And then on some of them we'll also put some avocado. So it has not been a problem at all. You know, we haven't eaten out that often. Excuse me, I've burned my teeth.
Like 2-3 times? 3 times maybe. 3 times?
Yeah, not even that. For dinner, gosh, I don't even feel like we have that much.
Just in Saint-Chateauneuf-du-Pape.
Yeah, that was the
only
one dinner.
night.
So we haven't eaten out a lot, and that's not because it's not possible to eat out in France, or specifically in Provence. Paris, of course, is one thing. We're in the south of France. We're in more of a rural area. It's because we got an Airbnb and we really wanted to spend a lot of time here eating and making our own meals, and we really have, and it's been lovely. So markets are abundant. Of course, in the summertime, it's really abundant, and the markets are abundant, and so fresh produce is abundant as well. So we've had no problem, and we've really been enjoying all of this, and so it's really easy to find avocado and olives and tomatoes and tomatoes and tomatoes.
Oh,
and
the tomatoes are amazing.
Are they amazing? What? Let me show them some of the tomatoes we got. So you can see Bridie's beautiful prep here. We got we have the rest of it. Well, we have a tomato here. Where is it? Tomatoes here. And
super sweet, super sweet. They're incredible.
These are good. This is going to go in our lentils. So we're boiling the lentils right now. Brown
and
lentils.
We've got capsicum, cucumber, and a green tomato.
So when she says, let me translate for you because she's British and Australian. It's kind of this really weird kind. You can't understand a word she says. So tomato is tomato, and capsicum is peppers. And cucumber, that was the same.
That's normal.
Okay,
yeah.
Good.
Oh, and we've got basil from the garden as well.
And basil.
We've got the beautiful herb garden.
We've got a beautiful herb garden with basil. Or we've got herbs in the garden, and it's basil, or you could say it like that. Okay, avocado, and that is the gist. So basically, you're going to pretty much spread some avocado on each one. So I want to show you the gist, and then top it with, you can stay right there, I'll be right back, our tomatoes, or a tomato, right, and some basil, right, like that. Or, well, and I would put a little salt on there as well. Or basil first, tomato after, right? So you can just make you can cut them up a lot more finely. More finely, is that correct? I can't speak. A lot more finely. Yeah, and that's it. And so that's basically what we're doing here in Provence. And then we've been at this wonderful Airbnb. We spent the day in the Camargue, looking for the horses. Part of the Camargue. It's a national park in Provence, and we didn't really see any horses. But
Completely wild.
we did see flamingos.
Flamingos in the wild, pretty awesome.
We saw a lot of flamingos, which is pretty cool. And I have a flammingo feather I'm taking home with me. Did you get a feather? Did you get one?
I didn't.
You didn't.
I should have, but I didn't.
Yay!
Yay!
I have it right here. You can see the pink flamingo feather. Isn't that awesome? I love it. You can see how pink it is. And you can go read Color Me Vegan to find out why flamingo feathers are pink. Do you know why? You should know why. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. You can watch this, obviously on a rebroadcast. So again, if you are watching this and you're wondering why it's vertical, it's because this was shot as a periscope and then it went out probably elsewhere. So
Yeah.
So it's been wonderful.
It sure has.
Yeah, and tomorrow, this is Brighty, so you can see Brighty too.
Hey.
So tomorrow we are going to Paris, and we're going to be in Paris all day tomorrow.
We've got a couple of exciting dinner and lunch reservations.
Tell them where.
We're going to the Gentle Gourmet, which is kind of like a bistro sort of thing. It's run by an American woman who's been living in France for a really long time. She's doing some really, really great things. You can look her up at her restaurant, Gentle Gourmet. And for dinner, we're going to Le Potager du Marais, which is like French country cuisine made vegan. So I went there last year. I'm really excited to be able to share it with Colleen and David.
No, so we're really excited.
It's really great.
And we'll post that as well. We'll definitely post the name of those restaurants.
Yeah.
So people can, and I'm going to be doing a whole podcast on all of this as well. And we're meeting some friends for lunch tomorrow, the Gentle Gourmet. Some friends of ours from Oakland are also in Paris, and we're going to be seeing them for lunch tomorrow. So we'll have a wonderful time together before we head back to California. So it's been a wonderful 2 weeks here in Europe, and so thanks for following everybody, and have a wonderful night, and au revoir.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Oh, okay, we gotta shut it off. Bye everybody, thanks for the hearts. And we're out. And we're out.